Hi, everybody. Good evening. We're going to get started. The first thing I'm going to ask you to do, though, is silence all of your electronic devices, cellular devices. Thank you very much. All right, so what do you say? Let's introduce our inductees to the 2015 National Honor Society. All right, can we all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening, family, friends, administrators, and inductees. We are so pleased to have you here with us this evening. I am Morgan Millender, president of the Foxborough High School chapter of the National Honor Society. In 1921, when the NHS organization was created, the world was quite different than it is today. Perhaps the most startling example is that there apparently was no Netflix in the Roaring '20s. But there's a reason why an organization created in 1921 is still around today, influencing generations of hardworking students all over the country. Scholarship, leadership, service, and character, the 4 pillars of NHS. The values they represent are just as important today as they were 94 years ago. The pursuit of creating a more caring community of individuals has always been necessary in a world in constant need of a little light. Inductees, you are here tonight because in some way you have demonstrated to us that you possess these qualities and are ready to make yourself even more useful to your community and school. As a new member of NHS, you will participate in such activities as NHS organized event planning and participation, soup kitchen aiding, elementary and/or middle school tutoring, and, of course, attendance at our rousing 7 a.m. meetings on Thursdays. Yay! Being a member of the National Honor Society has afforded me personally numerous incredible opportunities and experiences. This past fall, at the Alzheimer's Walk at Gillette Stadium, I looked around at the tents and booths dotted with the gaudy orange volunteer shirts worn by all NHS members that day. There were people smiling as they passed out donuts to runners and cheerers, serving as shoe monitors at the Jumpy House, and blowing up balloons for the raffle table. I thought of the compassionate group of young people scattered around this fundraiser, doing what they could to be a positive influence in their little corner of the world. And I got to be a part of it too. Now, inductees, you will also be a part of the organization that made it happen. Take pride in it. Congratulations to you all. I would now like to welcome Vice President Megan Ennis, who will speak about the NHS pillar of character.
Hello. Okay, it is on. Okay. Character is easily the most complicated of the National Honor Society pillars to define. Character is that inner quality which sets a person apart from the rest. Admirable character isn't something these NHS inductees could simply list on their applications, as they could their scholarship, leadership, and service. Rather, it is the culmination of these pillars, because with distinguished character comes the dedication to excel academically, to be a leader, and to invest time in serving the community. The inductees before you are here tonight because their teachers, peers recognize them as possessing honesty, dedication, and integrity, the traits indicative of upcoming character. While it is important to act honorably while in the presence of others, staying true to yourselves when you aren't being observed is what truly speaks to your character. By displaying honesty, reliability, determination, and maturity, and even a sense of humor, we hope to prove that as NHS members of the National Honor Society, we not only possess character ourselves, but also value it in others. Character is an achievement attained by a constant striving to choose right over wrong, truth over dishonesty, and fairness over injustice. The combined character of the National Honor Society leads its members to search for individual growth and better relationships with others. The display of good character in every situation is a vital part of the National Honor Society. As NHS inductees, these students have been trusted to uphold moral standards whether or not they're in the presence of teachers and peers. With NHS membership comes the responsibility of setting an example for your peers. In the company of fellow members, you will have the opportunity to display the integrity, honesty, and dedication you have proven you possess as you organize and carry out projects that will benefit members of the Foxborough community and beyond. However, as you work to improve your school and community environment while bettering yourselves throughout your time in NHS, it is important to remember that the development of your character is a lifetime process. Congratulations on your membership to this prestigious organization. I will now light the candle representing character. And now I would like to welcome Kayla, who will speak on the NHS Pillar of Service.
I shall pass through this world but once. Any good, therefore, I can do, or any kindness I can show to any human being, let me do it now. Let me not defer or neglect it, for I shall not pass this way again. A quote by Gandhi. Service to others is integral to living a fulfilled life with the limited time we are given. Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or without recognition is the quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow. These young people before you have demonstrated service in a way that is to be recognized. Through their unselfish ways, they have put others before themselves for the greater good. Whether it has been through a walk for Alzheimer's or volunteering at soup kitchens, these students are making a difference. They are seizing their time and using it to aid others and better their community. NHS defines service as the voluntary contributions made by a student to the school or community without direct financial or material compensation to the individual performing the service. Through National Honor Society, we perform service through the quarterly service hours, mandatory events, and tutoring. These new members will serve their school and community through a variety of tasks. I will now light the candle representing service. And now I'd like to welcome Treasurer Brittany Anderson, who will speak on the NHS Pillar of Leadership.
Leadership is a peculiar skill. Is it learned, inherited, acquired, or does everyone have it? Maybe it all begins on the playground at recess in first grade. It comes in all shapes and sizes. Leadership is a quality which provides a positive direction for the school. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, the true leader strives to assist others in attaining this common objective. A good leader is willing to sacrifice by placing his or her personal interests second to the needs of others. A leader has self-confidence and will not hesitate to act when others falter. No matter what power and resources may exist in an organization, they are meaningless without the guidance of an effective leader. Leadership is always needed and is thus an essential quality for each of our members and for each of the candidates. Yet, there are numerous qualities of a leader that are not apparent. Believe it or not, leaders must also be followers. If a leader is to be successful, he or she must be respected by those who follow him. And the simplest way to ensure that is to follow the group, listen to them, and incorporate them into the success and accomplishments of the task at hand. A leader must be inspiring, and for the inductees, I will leave you with a quote by John Quincy Adams that I hope you take to heart. He said, "If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader." I will now light the candle representing leadership.
Scholarship is a commitment to learning. It's an attitude, a dedication to learning in an entirely different way. It's not about getting the answer, it's about the process that you go through to get that answer and the ways that we can use that answer. It's about going above and beyond, finding the things you love and making those connections with the world around us. It's about recognizing the passion to acquire knowledge and to develop something out of it. To be successful is not about being superior, but about making a contribution to society. It doesn't matter what you want to do in life. There are scholars in every field. A scholar is not a person who ingests and then recites information or isolated facts and ideas. The scholar has a natural inquisitiveness and a drive to find solutions to problems. We should continue to become scholars even when our formal education has ended. Scholars have built our bridges, engineered our trains, fought our great wars, discovered our most valuable medicines, and composed our most beautiful songs. All that matters is that you know the scholar within yourself, for it is within every one of us, waiting to be allowed to blossom, to work hard, and to love what you are doing. Scholarship may depend on academics for its foundation, but even the smartest kid in the class doesn't necessarily have to be a true scholar. True scholarship should give us vision and eliminate narrow-mindedness. It should also add to our understanding of human needs. The mere acquisition of knowledge isn't our final goal. We must apply what we learn for the benefit of society. Scholarship isn't found on a report card, but it is found in students just like you and I and those sitting here tonight, students willing to take this challenge. I will now light the candle representing scholarship. I would now like to bring back President Morgan, who will recite the National Honor Society pledge and lead the new inductees.
Some fancy maneuvering with the microphone. All right, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I pledge myself to uphold the highest purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be loyal to my school, and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Fantastic job, guys. I would now like to welcome our publicity coordinator, Billy Clark, to help me read the names and bios of each of our fantastic inductees. Feel free to clap after each bio as each person lights their candle. Eliza Alden. Serving as president of the class of 2016 for the past 3 years, Eliza has developed and displayed strong leadership qualities. She continues to extend herself and be an active member in the community. Academic excellence also remains a priority for Eliza.
Others.
Angela Bartuca. Angela has taught CCD at St. Mary's Church for the past 2 years and enjoys working with children. She has been a part of the varsity cheerleading team since her freshman year. Angela also spends many hours babysitting for families in the community.
Tasneem Boutwalla. When she's not writing the next great American novel, you can find Tasneem volunteering at Sturdy Memorial Hospital and teaching children how to draw at the Attleboro Art Museum. She wants to live in a world where reading fictional novels about wizards is just as applauded as reading something written by Shakespeare. Tasneem is a part of the math team, Model UN, and Arts and Cultures Club, as well as the technical crew for drama.
Alyssa Buchanan. Alyssa has been volunteering at a nonprofit organization called Care Packs, which helps send care packages to soldiers overseas. She is a role model for not only her 2 younger brothers, but also children she babysits. Although she plans to be a psychologist in the future, she currently works at the YMCA at the physical therapy department.
Emily Connolly. Emily volunteers regularly at the Doolittle Home in Foxborough and is always willing to help out her peers. She is the band section leader, plays the flute and jazz piano, and is a part of the winter and spring track team, math team, and Model UN. Emily is a student who loves English and writing.
Kara Doherty. Kara Doherty is a committed and enthusiastic student in Foxborough High School. As a section leader in the FHS band and a youth soccer coach, Kara frequently leads others in her community. She also participates in student council and hopes to positively affect her community in even more ways as a member of NHS.
Connor Downs. Connor is an active volunteer in both the Foxborough Food Pantry and the Foxborough Discretionary Fund. He also has volunteered the last 3 summers working for the Foxborough Farm Stand. Aside from his commitment to the community, Connor is also a captain of the baseball team and a part of the football team here at FHS.
Penny Dring. Penny volunteers at the Burroughs School Aftercare program and also helps out at the Ahern Drama Productions. She also works part-time at Cold Stone Creamery. Penny is an active participant on the swim team and tennis team, as well as a member of the yearbook and Model United Nations.
Kurt Dudek. Kurt Dudek volunteers at the Foxborough Community Farm Stand during the summer. He consistently works hard in school and tries to help others. Finally, he is the co-captain of the golf team for the next season.
Wow, that was really fast. Good job, Kurt. Katie Duncan. Katie has been a part of the varsity cheerleading team since her freshman year and tries her best to be a good role model to the underclassmen on the team now. She is a part of the Leaders Club and has been since the 7th grade, giving her many opportunities for bettering herself and her community. Her favorite subject in school is math, and she enjoys art electives. She is honored to be a part of NHS.
Luke France. When Luke isn't working on schoolwork, he is usually listening to or playing different kinds of music. Before he moved to Foxborough, Luke played percussion at church services. Luke hopes to find ways to serve the community through music and hopes to make a positive difference in the town of Foxborough.
Molly Gunn. Molly volunteers at the River Community Church Nursery. She has been on the varsity cheerleading team since her freshman year and has been on the varsity lacrosse team since her sophomore year. Molly also maintains a job at Primo's and babysits.
David Hainsworth. In the summer, David works with kids, helping them express their creativity without seriously injuring themselves through Let Go Your Mind. David enjoys expanding his knowledge of the world both in and out of school. He is always willing to help his peers reach their academic goals.
Jake Hickey. Jake is a hardworking and diligent person in and out of school. He spends his Tuesday nights taking care of the dogs at the Mansfield Animal Shelter and has volunteered for the Matt Light Foundation numerous times. He was a part of the soccer team and has also been a member of the track team for all of his FHS years.
Diana Hickox. Diana enjoys teaching swim lessons at the YMCA and volunteering with the Community Warriors. As co-captain of the swim team, she strives to demonstrate leadership amongst her teammates and peers. Next year, Diana hopes to advance her study of foreign language by taking Spanish as well as French.
Maya Gichi. Maya is the vice president of the Interact Junior Rotary Club, which has allowed her to develop effective leadership qualities. In addition, she continuously volunteers as a member of the Community Warriors Club. When she's not trying to improve academically, she spends time helping make deliveries to the Foxborough Food Pantry.
Brendan Johnson. Outside of the classroom, Brendan enjoys playing the trumpet and is an avid cyclist. He also spends his free time writing. Brendan looks forward to being a contributing member of the National Honor Society.
Hong-Yi Lin. Hong-Yi Lin is a leader in many groups. She served as secretary of the Community Warriors Club for 3 years and is a member of the Student Council and the School Council. When she is not studying, she enjoys volunteering at Sturdy Memorial Hospital and at other local events. These lighters are really challenging. Don't worry.
Robbie Lowy. Robbie could not be with us tonight because he's playing in the boys basketball state tournament, but Robbie plays soccer and basketball at the high school and is a member of the Foreign Language Club. He volunteers at the community farm stand and local youth sports clinics. He has also volunteered for the Foxborough Discretionary Fund and worked as a youth basketball and soccer referee. And Michaela McCarthy. Michaela McCarthy is an active member in her community as well as at the Foxborough High School. She enjoys volunteering at events such as the Senior Citizen Dinner and Breakfast with Santa each year hosted by her father's work. Michaela is a dedicated section leader in the music program, along with being Student Council Vice President for the class of 2016.
Annie McGeary. Annie is a hardworking student who highly enjoys math and science. She is devoted to her field hockey and lacrosse team, where she is able to prove her leadership skills. She enjoys partaking in any sort of community service, especially activities which will improve her character.
Ryan McGowan. When not working at Walgreens, Ryan enjoys spending time with children and coaching them in softball. Ryan plays softball herself for the Foxborough High School and has been a part of the team since freshman year. In addition to excelling in school, she volunteers at local events and is an active member of the community.
Told her she could do it. Abby Nicholson. Abby Nicholson is a dedicated and active member of the Foxborough High School community. She spends her summers volunteering at a children's music camp, is a hardworking section leader in the music program, and represents the class of 2016 as their class secretary. Abby looks forward to contributing to the community over the next year and a half as a member of the National Honor Society.
Tommy Peter. Tommy is a student who enjoys science and mathematics in and out of school. He strives to do his best in everything he does, and he enjoys volunteering at the community farm stand. He has taken up computer programming as a hobby, alongside playing the saxophone and guitar in the music program.
Diana Prinos. Diana volunteers to teach 7th graders in Sunday school every week. She is captain of the girls' tennis team and a section leader of the concert choir. She is hardworking and respectful.
Zach City. Zach spends his weekends volunteering at Beth Israel Hospital in Boston in the emergency room. He hopes to study chemistry in college. He has been a part of the varsity lacrosse team since his freshman year and is the first to volunteer when difficult tasks arrive.
Zachary Snyder. Zachary volunteers his time coaching a 5th and 6th grade town basketball team for the Foxborough Youth Basketball Association, and also volunteers his time working as a camp counselor in a preschool special education class during the summer. Zachary spends his time working at Shaw's as a customer service representative and as a cashier. Within Foxborough High School, Zachary is involved with the Ski Club and with the Best Buddies program, where he is a peer buddy with Christian.
Abby Spare. In addition to theater, Abby enjoys volunteering at local children's charities, such as Birthday Wishes. Following high school, Abby hopes to further her study in both theater and neuroscience in college.
Sarah Spillane. Although she tries her best in science and math, Sarah's true passions are history and English. She plays volleyball 3 seasons a year and volunteers her time coaching a team, as well as running an elementary after-school class. A participant in numerous clubs, when outside of school, Sarah enjoys being creative and interacting with others.
Jordan Vining. Jordan is an optimistic and hardworking student who is honored to help his community. Jordan devotes his Tuesday nights each week to volunteer work at the Mansfield Animal Shelter. Also, Jordan is a member of the high school track and lacrosse teams.
Carolyn Will. Carolyn enjoys volunteering at the community farm stand and at youth sports clinics. She plays soccer, basketball, and softball for Foxborough High School and is a member of Student Council and Community Warriors. She has served as a class representative for the past 3 years, and she has also worked as a soccer referee.
Marina Wright. Marina worked at the veterinary hospital over the summer, as well as volunteering at the community farm stand. Throughout the school year, she pushes herself to be a well-rounded student athlete by participating in soccer and track. Marina is involved in the Community Warriors Club after school and takes great pride in serving her town.
Nick Wright. Nick is a hard-working and enthusiastic student. He loves to help out the community, especially at the Foxborough farm stand during the summer. Nick is also a member of the track team and a captain of the baseball team this upcoming season. I know it wasn't easy with those lighters, but you guys did it. I'm proud to present the newest members of the FHS chapter of the National Honor Society. Okay, so after we make our way out of the auditorium, please join us in the Media Center for some refreshments and talk to the new inductees. Ask us questions if you want. Thank you all for coming.